Hello everyone, welcome back to another thing of Pokemon Unite, and today I will be showing you a battle of what teamwork looks like in solo queue. This is like the perfect example of teamwork versus non-teamwork, and yeah, we wiped the floor. I was playing Greedent this match. Oop. Alrighty then, so I'm playing Greedent, which is like, it's an okay mod. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually helping out my speedster while hindering my opponent's speedster. I made my speedster able to kill the farm easier in order to get the EXP faster. Alright, so I already leveled up to 2 here, and I was just looking for the Cypher here, which I managed to steal from perfectly. So Sableye is over here. He's actually about to join us in a second. But I'm over here. Just kind of messing with the Cypher here. I'm just kind of messing with the Cypher over here. And then the Cypher realizes he cannot take this fight, so he just kind of runs away, and I claim one of his farms. Because nobody else came. And then Sableye comes over, and it's a really funny 1v2 here. And we ended up getting his farms, and being able to come over. And Absol dies, so we could just all gank up over here. And yeah, it's a clean sweep from here. I mean, I become a Greedent. Bam! And just like that, I'm a Greedent. So I'm over here just trying to get my stacks up. I do a little loop around here. Go away. Then I'll start to farm up over here, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And so I decide to become a distraction, and I decide to run down the site here and then immediately go back and go through and go back. And so what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for my Covet cooldown to go off so that I can go, and here it is. And I managed to just barely live this. So I managed to live it, go back through, and I'm ready for another Covet. So I jump in, go back out, and then I go straight back over. I start to lure him towards Sableye here, and I take the place of Sableye because he's not a tanky person in comparison to me. And then Surledge comes out of nowhere. And it's like, yeah, let's go walk this point here. And then Zoroark comes out, and it's like a whole teamwork session here. And my goal is keeping Zoroark alive, but I also want to get my own stacks in. I'm using an attack weight here because I'm going to be using Belch here, which is going to pick up a lot of KOs. Approximately 9 if I remember correctly. So Greedent in the early game's like not too great of a mod. He's like okay. When you get to the late game though, especially in the higher levels where you get Belch Plus, that's when you're going to start seeing your Greedent picking up kills. Like right now, I'm doing like mediocre damage. Like I'm on my 5th stack. Oh, whoops. And I decided that I'm just gonna run. I thought I was gonna hit these two, but Surledge ends up making a Unite move escape. Absol died from the Unite move. Absol died from the burn tick, and then we just decided to rush down Ninetales here. And I decided to score off my points, and we go. The sad thing is, this Absol does not know how to fight Zoroark, because, yeah, our Zoroark is just blitzing back and forth. It also helps that we are sincerely overleveled in comparison to the Absol. who didn't even have their level 7 move. So I'm just over here farming some things, trying to get my plus moves. I have my Unite move, but I decided that I want to slow them. Now the great thing about Belch is that it just recently got buffed. Now it just slows your enemies down to like madness. Like it just halves their movement speed for over 2 seconds, which is a great thing for like, say, locking down your defenders or something like that, making them helpless. Now sadly, Zoroark does end up dying here, and I actually do end up dying as well, because everyone else is just landing here. Ninetales gets their Unite move up, and I'm over here trying to kill his Decidueye. I ultimately do, but then I get killed. And so, Sableye decides to make a tactical retreat, and they're trying to follow. They're gonna rush down the goal zone here, but this Sableye is actually pretty smart. They're gonna stun the Scizor, make him fight Ninetales. Then Zoroark comes out, is just right on time. I'm over here, and I'm gonna cove it right here. I'm gonna rush into the battlefield. I saw the Absol there. And as you can see, I'm starting to do mega damage. And we all decided to rush down the poor defender here. And then Cyrilage makes this cool little hop here off to the side. I'm like sitting at like half HP, so I gotta be careful. And so I decided to go for another covert here. And I see that Cyrilage is doing just fine. So we just decided to kill the Mammoth Squad again. I'd say our Sableye is actually playing pretty fine. I'm gonna be hiding over here, just making sure that nobody comes. Decidueye actually comes. Decidueye like walks up on us here. Scizor decides to go for some farm. But Decidueye decides to walk up on us. And I decide to kill him. Yep, there it goes. Mammoth Squad yet again. I saw the Scizor and girl like, just kill him. Keep in mind, this is solo queue. Nobody is talking to each other here. We just this is like what pros do. And I'm like, okay, I'm level 12. I probably want my Belch Plus. So, now, we're fine with losing our first dual zones here because, to be honest, we're just over here trying to get more points ourselves. So, I think one thing we could have done better was, like, have somebody protecting at least one of the dual zones, but it didn't matter. Because we get 35 points, 11 points, 10 points, 50 points. Yeah, the Cinderace really carried us here. And then I'm just like, yippee, I'm running. So that's the cool thing about Greedent here is that you can just run. Like, okay, I decide to like, walk over, taunt him, and then I'm out of here. Like, just like that, I'm running, and I'm making them chase me. So I call everyone to gather here because they're all over here. And I saw the Ninetales, and I was like, yep, this is my time. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill this Ninetales. And I'm just sitting here, like, spamming belches. Like a madman, because that's what Greedent does. And I noticed that there's Absol at the top, and I'm like, okay, I probably want to, like, chase, but I don't actually end up seeing Absol, so I just decided to, like, think, like, okay, maybe they're not here. And so, I go, and I'm like, okay, so I start going over here, making sure nobody comes, and we decided, and basically, yeah, we decided to start attacking, and I did this cool, I like steal Rayquaza from my own team here, and then I'm like, okay, I see Ninetales here, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm not doing this, I'm not getting my shield. Decidueye decides to ult, so I'm just like, I'm gonna evade him. And I just like run in here. Get everything. My team's just over here, like, nuking on the goal zone. I get the, like, how much points did I get? Like, I scored a lot, I know. And then we just immediately go back. So I saw Absol, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna chase this guy. So Absol manages to land a Psycho Cut into the Unite move, which does a lot of damage, but in the end, we don't care, because Sableye just finishes them off like it's nothing. And then I decide to make my grand rush. And I get one last, I get like no scoring because I don't have any points. I just decided to rush over. And just like that, that's the first like live battle that I posted where my opponents did not surrender. Cool. And that's what Greedent does. If you want to see the results, here they were. We get Cinderace with 19 kills and 10 assists, Zoroark with 13 kills and 12 assists, Sableye with 6 kills and 19 assists, Cinderace with 11 kills and 12 assists, me with 9 kills and 15 assists. And here were the movesets, here's our battle data. Cinderace took the most damage, Cinderace dealt the most damage, but I took the most damage and healed the most HP. Movesets, Cinderace was using Pyro Feint with a potion, Zoroark was using Shadow Claw Shadow Claw Feint attack with a potion, Sableye was using Shadow Sneak Confuse Ray with a X speed, Cinderace was using Bitter Blade with Phantom Force and a full restore, and I was using Belch plus Covet with a X speed. My opponents were using, the opposing Mamoswine was using Ice Fang with high horsepower and a potion. Scizor was using Bullet Punch and Double Hit with a eject button. Ninetales was using Avalanche and Blizzard with an eject button. Absol was using Pursuit with Psycho Cut with a Goal Getter. Decidueye was using Razor Leaf Storm with an X attack. And here, I will cut to my emblem loadout. Here is my emblem loadout. We are using Aerodactyl, Nidoqueen, Teddiursa, Tauros, Fearow, Gyarados, Donphan, Machamp, Ho-Oh, and Nidoking. We are running 6 white, 6 orange, and 2 purple. Here are the held items I am using. I am using a level 30 attack weight, a level 30 float stone, and a level 30 XP share, so I can give my teammates XP, plus while having a high movement speed bonus and another movement speed bonus, plus a movement speed bonus. I also have a decent attack stat as well. You can run other items here, but that's just what I'm running. Anyways, this will be the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.